I'm coming to you guys with a story time. I've been way long overdue. I've been kept saying I'm gonna do a story time and it never happened, but today it's official. It's official story time. Get into it. This story time is gonna be about disaster date. Like, this was the worst date ever. Wait, before I get started, y'all broke 2 nails, so don't be coming at me in a video like, "Ooh, sis, you need to fix your nails." I broke 2 nails and I'm trying to wait for Valentine's Day to get it fixed, okay? Alright, y'all, so this was a disaster date. I mean, the most disaster date I ever been on. Like, it was horrible. Like, the most horrible date I ever been on. So I met this guy or whatever. We was talking. Remind you, he wasn't my type, but he was nice. So I was talking to him. Perhaps we went on this date actually because he paid for my car to get fixed. I had some trouble with my car. I was 19. I wasn't making no money, and that shit was like $455. I was like, $455? Where am I gonna get that from? But anyway, he was a guy friend, so I told him, and he did offer to pay for my car, which was $455. He like, I'll pay for it, but you have to give me a date because you keep dodging me. Alright, so he gives me the address or whatever. The day comes, he gives me the address to pull up, and so I pulls up, and there's a whole bunch of people outside. So I'm like, hello? I'm like, yeah, did you give me the right address? He like, oh, I gave you the right address. I just wanted you, it's my brother's baby shower. I wanted you to meet him and I wanted you to meet my grandmother.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Stop your car right there. This is not that. I didn't come here to meet up with your grandmother. I came here to go on a date with you because you paid to get my car fixed. Like, that was a red strike right there, but I kept going on with the date. It gets worse. Alright, so after he introduced me to his brother, I was already mad because I didn't want to get introduced to you. I didn't see no future with this. I wasn't going to keep talking to you. Like, I was just going to go on a date and just go my way. But anyway, I introduced his to his brother. So he like, oh, alright, you ready to go? I'm like, yeah. We was going to Olive Garden. That's my favorite restaurant, so that's what I chose. So he was like, you ready to go? And I'm like, yes. He like, alright, we getting in your car? I'm like, no. Like, nigga, you ain't about to be riding in my car thinking this is that, because this is not that. This is a one-time date he don't even know of, but like, this ain't that. You wasn't about to be riding in my car. So anyway, we goes to get up in his car. Second red flag. We goes to get in his car. We walk into his car. I'm like, oh, it's a BMW park right there. It's a nice car park right there. We goes to get in his car. Girl, he was driving a 1991 slave. A 1991 hoopty, like. So when I seen that we was driving in a hoopty, I'm like, ooh. But I was 19 at the time. I had a Honda Civic, so I couldn't even get that mad because like my car wasn't so expensive. So I'm just like, whatever, it's just a date, just go, girl, come back, go get your free food and go. But anyway, so as I goes to get in the door, actually he opened the door for me. He was a gentleman. He did open my door. Guys from these days do not open doors, but he did open the door for me. So when I go to, I hate when people making noise when I'm trying to record. But when I goes to, after he opened the door, I look like where I'm supposed to sit at, the floor part, it was like paper, whatever. I don't actually remember what it was, but I do know that it was junky. Like, the car was dirty. Like, I'm like, how you gonna invite somebody on a date and then your car is dirty? Like, that don't make sense. Alright, so after I get in the car and realize, like, bro, this man car is dirty. I already knew, like, alright, so it's already 2 red flags. Now I gets in the car, like I'm sitting in the car, like the car smells. I'm like, it smells like dirty socks and stink feet. So I'm just like, y'all, I cannot make this up. I'll talk about this story to the day. His car smelled like feet. So I'm like, all right, you bring me to your house, tell me to pull up at the address where your family's at. Next, you driving a hoopy. Not only is you driving a hoopy, your car stink. Like, so I'm just sitting there like, it smells like feet. Like, I don't understand why is this car smelling like feet. I'm sorry if people not outside, but I'm like, why is this car smelling like feet? Like, it really smell like feet. So we sitting there and he drives off or whatever. He's smiling and cheesing, looking at me, oh, you look so beautiful. And I'm just looking like no. So when he goes to say, oh, you look beautiful, like the breath that came out of your mouth, it just hits me. And I'm just like, God, what did I do to deserve that? Like, what's going on? It's just too much stuff going on. Like, his breath, you're so beautiful, and he just smiling. I'm just like, you didn't brush your teeth this morning. Why are you smiling? You shouldn't be smiling like that. That was already horrible. And I'm just like, he don't even know that his breath stink. He like, you don't smell it. So if he didn't know that his his breath stink. Of course, he's not going to let his car stink. Like, nobody told him. Like, am I your first date ever? Like, nobody ever told you. So I rolls down the window because it was a nice day. It was like 90 degrees. I roll down the window and I'm just like, I can't do this. I can't go on this date. But I'm like, I have to. We pay for my car. Let me just go. Let me go get the free food. But as he rotted, I rolls down the window and he like, I'm like, it's so hot in here. You can turn on the AC. He goes, see, that's why we should have took your car. And I'm like, what you mean? He like, that's why I was telling you to take your car, like trying to blow it up. I'm like, what do you mean? He like, oh, I don't have AC. You don't have what? You don't have AC. He's like, yeah, that's why I was trying to get you to take your car, because I know you probably would have been more comfortable in your car. Alright, so at this time he could see that I'm furious. Like, your car stink, your breath stink, you don't even have AC in this car. So right now you must know I'm serious. You must know I'm tight. Like, I just can't hide that. Like, I just can't hide that. Like, this date is going horribly wrong. Like, Slim, whoops. He just still making jokes and compliments, and I'm just looking at him like, bro, you won't ever see me again. And when I say ever, I mean ever see me again. That's why I'm just sitting there. So I'm saying, basically, I'm in a seat like this. Damn, how long it take us to get to Olive Garden? How long we gonna be there? Like, it's, oh, you're so beautiful. I'm happy I finally get the chance. I'm just like just shut up.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Like, don't talk. We got the window down and no fresh air is coming in here because it's hot. It's 90 degrees. We finally pulls up to the restaurant, and I'm like, at last, like, I'm gonna sit here for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna eat my food and then I'm gonna dip, because this date is just hard being wrong. Like, I thought I was getting pranked. Well, I feel like I was getting pranked. That's how bad the date was. Like, it really feel like I was on scared straight prank, whatever. I was getting pranked. You couldn't tell me. This was hell date. Like, this was that. So anyway, we get our food, we sit down. Now, I'm already irritated, so when I get my food, I'm eating, but I'm just ready to go. I actually want to get it. I just want to get my food and go, honestly. So we eat and he make conversation. So we talking. And every time we talk, once the waitress brought my food, his breath is lingering over the up under my nose. Like, every sentence he say, every word, every time he go, all right, oh, how was your day? Every word that comes out of his mouth, every compliment, everything he was saying, his breath is just lingering and talk across the table. So I'm pretty sure if you're talking, your breath comes across the table, your breath hit my food. Like, your breath hit my eggplant parmesan, and I no longer want it. Like, it was just the worst day. So I sat there with an attitude. At this point, I'm not eating my food. I'm just annoyed. I'm just ready to go home. So I guess he sensed that. He like, oh, what's wrong? I thought you liked that. I thought you were gonna be smiling when you get your food.
Get the fuck ASAP after this shit.
I'm not smiling. It's nothing to smile about. You haven't made me smile since we made eye connection. Since I pulled up at your brother's baby shower, we haven't made eye connection. Like, we never had no connection. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm just thinking, like, your breath is not only under my nose, messing with my nose. Remind you, I still smell your car, and we here. Like, I just still smell a car scent. My hair probably smell like your car. Like, so after he finished his food and everything, I'm watching him eat, because basically I'm just like this, like, nigga, I'm ready to go. Boy, I'm ready to go. So after he finished his food, I guess he was eating slow, trying to make the date last longer. Like, no, I was ready to go. I probably took 2 or 3 scoops of my food, and the waiter came and like, oh, you didn't like your food? I'm like, no, the food was fine, and I took it to go. Remind you, I took it to go to make him feel better, but that food was going in the garbage, because if I could smell your breath from across the table, I damn sure know my food could smell your breath. Like, your breath, your spit, everything is just all over my food, and it just stunk. Like, you just stunk. Like, and Lord, when we got up from the date, this was the icing on the cake. He tried to hug me and kiss me on the cheek. I am appalled. Like, I really think he lost his mind. I haven't been on a date in a while, but I think that was like the icing on the cake. Like, that really damaged me. Like, I ain't have a date since. Like, I got in a whole relationship after that date. Like, that date was just horrible. That was the most horrible date I ever been on. Like I said, I only been on like 2 dates. He followed me on Instagram, so hopefully he learned to brush his teeth. Hopefully he learned to clean his car. Hopefully he clean his feet, because I don't know why your car smell like feet. Like, I don't know how your car smells like feet. So hopefully he got it together. Like, but that was the most horrible date I ever went on. Comment below if you ever been on a horrible date. Like this video if you want to see more. Y'all, I'm trying to get used to being in front of the camera so I can upload more for y'all. If my personality seems dry, I will show y'all more of my personality in vlogs. But as of right now, I hope you like this video. That was the most horrible date ever. Like, that date went completely wrong. Like, it wasn't nothing nice. It wasn't nothing good about that date. I honestly can't. But you paid for my food. That don't even count because the meal was like $15.99, $16. That don't count. Like, but that was the most horrible date I ever been on. Like,